Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to this live video. Let me know if you can hear me and if everything is going well. Let's see. Close that. All right. So I can see the chat just in case you guys chime in. So before anybody asks for me to read their higher self or to channel their higher self, oh, there's a bunch of okay, great. Thank you. So I'm going to talk a little bit for a few minutes before I begin channeling your higher self and sending the healing. Well, the healing is probably coming through anyway. So I'm just going to introduce myself in case people are new to my channel. And when it comes time for me to ask you if you want to participate, if you want me to tune into your higher self and give you messages from your higher self, then I'm going to ask you to write it in all caps. Like you can just say me in all caps, and you don't have to ask any kind of question. If you do that, I'll just see that you want me to do your high, interpret what your higher self is saying or channel your higher self. And then if you do want me to ask, or if you do want to ask a question specifically, you can also type that in all caps. So you don't have to ask a question. You can just raise your hand by saying me in all caps, or you can write in all caps, like if you want me to ask about a particular thing. I can also tune in to like the higher self of loved ones, and I don't need names. I don't need any names. You can just say my brother, my sister, my mother, my father, my twin flame, whatever. But that's kind of weird because it's public and live, and you might not want to do that. So, but I can never cross like the will of another soul. So it would be up to the higher self of the other person to allow me in and control. They will control what information they give me. So it's probably better to just stick to yourself. But just so you know, I can tune in to anybody's higher self and I don't need names. So I'm an energy healer. I have a unique healing gift that I just have, and it's been tested on the consciousness scale. David Hawkins has the scale of consciousness that he developed, and somebody, unbeknownst to me, had it tested with somebody who is very high level, with the ability to test these things, and it came out as higher than unconditional love and way higher than Reiki. So it is not Reiki. It's a unique healing gift that I have that comes through me. I think it's like God energy. And it's automatic. So if I'm going to, I think it's going to be sent to everybody who's watching this now or anytime in the future. But if you're someone whose higher self I'm channeling, I will definitely tune in and send you healing, specifically with that intention. Because that might be part of it for you. Whatever we're doing today, I don't know, and you may want the healing, and it might be relevant to what you're asking about. And because it heals, the energy healing will heal on all levels: spiritual, soul level, mental, body, emotional, physical. So it's a really nice energy. When it comes to the higher self is another word for the soul, or even oversoul. The oversoul is like a bigger part of you that makes up all of your aspects. The higher self could be thought of as the same with the soul. There could be a portion of you that is guiding you in this particular life that comes forward to communicate, but typically it's just the general sense of the soul, the higher self, or oversoul. Anyway, so when I say I channel your higher self, it's true. I can do that. What I tend to do is sometimes interpret what they're saying, and I use they because that's what they use. They are a we because they make up all the aspects of all of your incarnations, all aspects of your soul. And it is multi-dimensional and multifaceted, and that is why they go by they, which is sounds plural, but it's one big soul energy. So I can channel directly. That might be just happening. So I go back and forth, I switch it up. Sometimes I'll channel directly your soul. Sometimes I'll say, okay, this is what I'm seeing, they're saying, I'll interpret it. So it's going to be a mixture of that. I flow through those aspects fluidly, and it's easy to understand. If anybody even has questions throughout this video that where you don't want me to tune into your higher self, you just have questions, that's fine too. Anything, goes, but let's get to it. So go right ahead. Anybody can ask me if you want me to give you messages from your soul. Okay, the first one, and I'll go back up just, well, no, I can see everybody. Okay, so Emmeline says me. Okay, and then Stephanie T after that. Okay, Emmeline, I'm going to tune into your energy and close my eyes because that's helpful for me to tune out everything around me and just connect to the soul. Okay, Emmeline's higher self. Connect with me. Okay, beautiful energy. Wow. So you have a very loving presence. You have a gift that everybody on earth has a gift. Emmeline, your gift is that just through your presence, you emit the frequency of love. This love energy shines out and radiates out from you, affecting all of those that you pass by or that you come into contact with. There's a very strong green energy coming through, which is the healing energy. It's also the same color as the heart chakra, which is where we emit and transmit love. You are here to just be, and you don't have to do anything. A lot of times people think that they need to find out their purpose. They need to figure out what they're here to do. You don't need to figure out what you're here to do. You're here to be, and try to have as much joy as you possibly can. Try to enjoy your life as much as you can. You're already doing it. It's impossible for you not to do it. It doesn't even matter if you feel down in the dumps or depressed. Don't feel responsible or guilty that you're not doing what I'm saying or your soul is saying you're here to do, because you are still doing it. It's automatic. It's a frequency that your soul transmits through you, which is that of love. And it has a healing energy. The heart, it comes from the heart. So it's healing and it's loving. I'm seeing a puddle. So I see a lot of things that are analogies. So I'm not sure why I'm seeing a puddle, like as if after the rain, everything pretty much has dried up, except there's a puddle. Let me find out what this is about for you. I mean, if a child, adults hold back, but children tend to splash in that puddle. They'll see a puddle, they want to stomp in it. They want to get muddy and see what happens when they stomp in the mud in the puddle and make it splash. So this is a guidance from your higher self to try to have more joy and bring out that inner child fun aspect. And also there's more symbolism with this, is that you already went through the rain showers and now it is sunny. You can actually put the umbrella down and let yourself absorb the sun, because it is no longer raining. And also so that's the end of that, but feel free to give me feedback, Emmeline, like if it resonated, if it totally made sense, or if it didn't, that's fine too, because we're all being authentic here. We want to know. Everybody wants to know, right? Did Stephanie just do what she said she can do? So and we'll look at that feedback after. I'm going to do the next person. I mean, you feel free to type that or not. You don't have to. Okay, Stephanie T is next. Okay, Stephanie's higher self, please connect with me. Okay, your higher self is connected with me. Okay, so they're sending you a lot of love and comfort, and there's a heaviness in the heart. There's a very big burden on you. There's your struggles. You're going through hard times, and they're wanting to lift this burden off of you to bring a lightness to your being, but they do acknowledge that it is a heavy time. It's hard what you're going through. You're doing your best. Um, so we're sending you healing, healing your heart, taking some of the weight off of your shoulders. You don't have to figure it all out right now. Sometimes you can just rest and be without thinking, because the overthinking adds to the draining of your energy. And so this is a really big challenge for you. If you could just give yourself time to just be without thinking, without trying to figure it out, this will alleviate a lot of your mental and emotional problems, or like the weight of it. What else do they want to share with you? I'm seeing animals, cats, dogs. I don't know if you have pets, but I see them surrounding you as if they give you a lot of love and comfort. Like if you do have cats or dogs or both, they tend to be around you, I think, and give you a lot of company and comfort and love. And if you don't have them, well, I don't know. This is what I'm seeing. What else for Stephanie? There's very pinpointed energy healing coming to you, like very direct healing, energy healing coming to your body physically. It's very directed energy. Like I see it very specifically. It's healing the nervous system, the brain, then the nerves in the body, the brain and the spinal cord are the nervous system. All the nerves branch out from there. The entire nervous system is receiving a healing, as well as the shoulder and arm, one of them all the way down through the shoulder and arm. Anything else? They're saying that mostly today for you, Stephanie, is healing, energy healing. So that's a huge thing that is coming through for you. Huge amount of energy healing. Fewer words are needed for you, and it's more about the healing. So that feels complete. Okay. Let me go up a little bit here and make sure I'm not skipping anybody. Andrea. And okay. Connect with Andrea. Andrea's higher self, connect with me. Okay, I'm connected. Do they have messages for you, Andrea? Yes. Okay. This is about connecting more with your higher self. So feel as if you're going inward. You're asking for the connection to happen more strongly. Ask within yourself, higher self, my soul, please connect with me more. Your higher self communicates through energy, color, light, feeling, frequency, fewer words. Sometimes there are people who don't need the words as much, or who would cling on to them too much. So the higher self comes in a more of a feeling or a knowing way. Your higher self is coming in this way. it feels more distant, as if, okay, so there are some souls who are here to not be as reliant on guidance, as if they're trying to do it on their own more, and their higher self takes a more back seat. Your higher self is doing that. It's a bit more distant. It's not disconnected. You are not disconnected. You are challenging yourself to try to have less of a crutch of the guidance. It's kind of weird because you would think that having the guidance would help more, and it does. But sometimes we challenge ourselves, and that's what. So I'm not channeling the words of your higher self. I'm channeling the idea, the impressions, and the situation, because they don't have words for you very specifically, because you are practicing making it more on your own. It could be that in another lifetime, you relied too much on outside information like psychics, or, trying to get information outside of yourself. They're saying, yes, that's exactly why we're playing a more distant role for you. And it feels harder for you. And so you're trying really hard. But instead of trying hard, just relax, go within, feel and know. Those are your two key words: feel and know. And your higher self will be emitting transmitting to you what you need, but not in words. You will see signs in the world around you: messages, words, songs, things people say, things you read. Your higher self is sending that kind of information to you. And it feels like a struggle that you want to connect more. Um, but don't try too hard. Just go along with that. Okay, that's it for you, Andrea, for now. DG. DG. Connect with your soul. Connect me with DG's higher self. Okay, we're here. Okay. What do they want to share with you? You're on the right track. Sometimes you question your path, but you're actually on it. And you're surprised by that because you didn't think that was it. And it's not really just descriptive what your path is, but don't worry, you're on it. Um, and you can't really not be on it, but if you did veer off, they would knock you right back onto it through difficulties, and challenges. So don't worry about that. You are on it. You don't have to keep looking like they show me you're looking like from side to side, like you're on your path, but they show me you're looking here, you're looking there to find out what it is or where it is, but you're on it. So you don't need to keep looking around like that. You can look ahead and forward, and try to accept that, like accept where you are, and also go within to feel and know more and connect. But you do a pretty good job with that already. Do they want to share anything else for you? So they're showing me a tree. Go ahead and connect with trees, like sit under one, touch one, even maybe try to communicate with one. But that energy of the tree is going to help you, ground you, but also connect you. There's a lot of information there. Um, so get quiet, spend some time. They're just showing me one tree. It doesn't have to be a forest. So don't think you have to go anywhere special. Just find one tree and spend some time there, and it feels like it will communicate with you. Like, I don't know. That sounds interesting. Okay, Corey. Message for Corey. Connect with Corey's higher self, her soul. Okay. So, Corey, your soul is kind of like the sun. It shines down on a broad spectrum. So you have far-reaching light that that light touches many souls here on earth through your words, through your healing, through your information, through your touch, just through your being. You have a lot of information to share. You're doing a good job doing that. What else do they want to share about your path and your life? So you feel you have a lot of people who come in as a healer have a feeling that they're not doing enough. You put a lot of pressure on yourself to do more, or you think you're not doing enough or you're not effective enough. Please, they're begging you. Your soul is begging you. Take off that burden and that expectation of yourself. You have too many expectations of yourself. Just tune in every morning for like 5 to 10 seconds. What should I do today? What is my priority? And it's going to come through as something small. Never make it more than that where you tell yourself I should. Stop doing the I shoulds, and your soul, it will very fluidly guide you. Just get into the flow of your soul and it's very fluid. It'll guide you. But take off the burdens of, I'm not doing enough. I need to do more. Stop that. They're very firm about stop that. You are doing enough. You've already done enough, but of course, you want to keep doing. So be in the flow. It's very fluid and flowing energy that your soul wants to get you on, get you into that flow. So it's going to be like this. Instead of your mind thinking I should do this or that, don't do any of that. Just receive. Like wake up in the morning, ask your higher self, what are my priorities today? And then that's it. Then do that day. So the rest of the burdens should be alleviated for you. Pamela is next. And everybody who I've read for, go ahead and leave commentary. I'll end up seeing that in the thread if you have any, like it resonated or it didn't. So let me do Pamela, connect to Pamela's soul now. Higher self, connect with me. Thank you. Pamela, I'm seeing a lot of colors. And actually, you're good at a lot of different things. You have many different areas of interests and gifts. You can jump around from one to the other. You don't have to pick one. You can do all of it, not all at once, but some here, some there. You don't have to choose. You don't have to narrow it down. And okay, sometimes things are put on hold while you're taking care of others, and that's okay too. Don't Nothing's lost, nothing's going away. You will be fine. You can always pick up where you left off. Nothing will be lost. You will not lose anything. You're receiving healing. I can feel it coming through. Are you a caretaker? Are you taking care of someone? Um, we'll get back to you. I'm curious about that. Let's see if there's anything to read. Let me see if people are writing. And then I'll get back to the readings. Okay, Stephanie, that makes well, as soon as I tuned into it's a heavy heart, and that's why I'm sorry about that. And yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh, thanks for the offer for the super chats. How do you turn that on? I don't know right now. I wish I knew. Um, let's see. Manage. I don't know. Thank you for that offer. If only I knew. Okay, let's see. Everybody. Okay, see, Stephanie, you have 5 cats and 1 dog. I saw them all around you. I saw the cats. I saw more cats than dogs. That totally is what I saw. Okay, let's see. I, I'm not finished yet. I'm just reading comments for a minute and then I'm gonna keep going. Okay. So next is Lavender Kisses. Oh, your name. Okay, connect with Lavender Kisses higher self. Okay, thank you. So they're bringing in a lot of humor for you. They're very funny. Your soul is very funny, and that means you are too. You're funny. And they're bringing in this high vibrational humor energy, and that's because not that you need it, but kind of you need it. So it'll be helpful for you. But what it's doing is it's turning on your sense of humor, which is always there, but it's making it bigger. And it's something that you're going to want to be using probably in this week coming up, which is why they're doing it today. Opening up this big sense of humor and to keep it in mind as the week goes on. You're going to remember this message and you're going to know why we gave you the humor today. But this is always, you always have this from your soul. So that's the first element that's coming through is humor and laughter, and they're building this up within you to keep it very present in you, to remember it, remember the humor. Okay, they're bringing up your dad. I don't know if you're worried about him or thinking about him or talking to him, but they're bringing him up. They're saying you'll know why. What other messages do you have for Lavender Kisses today? They're surrounding you with love and light. That's the end of that message for you. Lots of love and light coming to you. Okay. Next, the next person I see, I'm going in order. Paula. Is that the same Paula I did? No. That is, let me just double check, Pamela. I didn't do a Paula. Okay, Paula, you're next. You are the next person I see. Paula's higher self. Soul, please connect with me. I'm connected. I'm just trying to decipher what the message is about. I'm getting an analogy, but I'm trying to figure it out before I speak so that I'm clear. Sailor, so sailor. I'm trying to find out if they're going to show me a sailboat or why they're saying sailor. I I don't know why, but I said it out loud so you could receive it. What else? Some water. Yeah, water. Travel by water. I don't know. Um, what do you want to share with Pamela today? Um, you need some recreation time. You need some downtime, like a vacation. But if not a vacation, one, at least like a day or a few hours of recreation. You could go by the water, and that would help you. You could go on the water, and that would help you too. What else for Pamela? I mean, sorry, I want to get the name right. Paula. I knew it was Paula. I just wanted to make sure. What else do you want to? There's a pressure in the head. I don't know if you get headaches or if you have, or if they're opening up your crown chakra, but there's a pressure on the top of the head. Let me find out why. We're opening up your crown chakra and your third eye. You really want this connection. We're helping you with it today. This is a perfect way to help you with it. By doing this quick energy session with Stephanie, we can utilize this channel, this stream, to open up your third eye and your crown. That's what we're doing. Water can really help you assimilate and integrate this opening. That's why we're showing you the water. There's a very big opening of the crown and third eye right now. So you might feel it. I feel it very strongly. I do. I'm an empathic healer. I feel in my body what is for my clients. It's very strong. It's a big opening. It'll happen. You don't have to do anything except allow, process, just be, and try to get by the water for. So tell me, you can type here. Why am I getting this water? Or you can type that. I'll see it later, when I scroll down in a minute. I'm going to keep going. Okay, so we're just going to, all right, let me scroll back up for a minute. Oh, turn on super chats in YouTube Studio. Maybe, okay, next time. I feel like I can't do that right now, or I don't know if I can do that right now. It says manage, but I'm afraid to click on that while I'm doing this. I mean, I'll take some more advice if there's anybody else, but if you want to give more. But there's a question here. Okay, Scott, I see you there. I'll come back up to you. There was a question, follow-up about the caretaker with Pamela. So my question is, are you in a caretaker role, Pamela? And then we'll come back to it. Let's look at, let me go back up. I did Paula. Okay. I'm just reading in order. I don't want to miss anybody. Scott. Okay, Scott's next. Okay, Scott, let me connect with your higher self, your soul. They're very caring. Your soul is a very caring soul, like doctor, nurse energy, medical, but like, I don't mean that you work in that field per se. The soul has that energy. Like very much in the medical field, and like it could translate into this lifetime as an interest in natural health or studying about health, or you could be in the medical field, but your soul is very much I don't want to even say healer, because it's more medically minded, scientifically minded, but very much of a caring, with a lot of care. And I don't know if you've stepped into that in this life, but it's there. It's part of you. It's naturally part of you. What do you do? Do you do like martial arts or something? I want you to tune in, type. Let's see. Let me know if you could, because I'm getting that imagery too. Like I got the white coat with the doctor and the stethoscope, and then I got the white outfit for the karate type of a thing. Like you have a mixture of energy coming through here. He's not writing back yet, but we'll come back to you, Scott. Let's keep going on. And yeah, and Pamela, are you a caretaker? I'm not sure why that came up. Good, Metatron, you have responded about the connection around the world. That's good. Okay, Pamela says yes. I'm. I don't know. I don't remember what I asked you. Maybe it was like the caretaker role. Now I'm getting confused with the two P names, Paula and Pamela. I'm sorry. I'm just channeling the higher selves. I can't keep everything straight. Okay. Ambient artist. Scott isn't. What does that mean? Okay. All right. Well, your soul is showing me something, Scott, where they're just showing me the doctor, the white coat and the stuff. Your soul does medical healing. and you do music. So, well, music heals, but not horror. Not the kind you do horror movies. Oh God, I'm just joking around. Okay, so Pamela, you're a caretaker. Is that what I said? I mean, I know I said someone's a caretaker. I'm assuming it was you. Yes. Okay. Okay, so I think I got everybody. If I missed anybody, go ahead and type it there now, because I think I caught up with all of the messages. So thanks for the feedback. It sounds like I'm doing an okay job. This is my first time ever doing a live, this channeling your higher self ever in my life. But I had no fear really, because I do this every day with my clients. Okay, let's do Beth B. Wolf. B.O. Wolf, but I know your name is Beth, so we're doing that. Healing for Beth. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do Beth now. I'm just reading the others before I get. Okay, Emmeline, I read your message too. Let's start with Beth and then go from there. I'll check in with you again, Emmeline, in your connection. Okay, Beth's higher self, soul, please connect. Okay. We're sending you healing. Okay, Beth, you have a lot of sorrow. And we are going to clear the sorrow now, not all of it. And that's interesting that they're saying not all of it, because there's a usefulness to some of it. There is you have wondered in this lifetime why you have carried such sorrow. And I'm channeling your higher self actually, but I'm taking a moment to say, does everybody know, what is that channeling? Is it the raw material? I don't know. They say that there are the beings of sorrow. Somebody out there is going to know what I'm talking about. And that Beth, you have, there's a reason that you carry sorrow in this lifetime. And I'm letting your higher self speak now. We're going to remove some of this sorrow, but we're going to allow some of it to remain. The remaining portion of sorrow energy is here to help the planet with compassion. So, okay. So it's as if you are volunteering to carry some energy of sorrow so that it gives others the opportunity to practice their compassion and to shower you, not only you with compassion, but to allow the energy of compassion to grow. There is a role for everything here on the planet. There is a role for sorrow. You don't need to eliminate all of it. There are great poets throughout history that have created great works through the energy of sorrow. Please don't forget or please do remember that you can create great works through the energy of sorrow, whether it be songwriting, playing music, singing, or works of art, but and other methods too. You don't have to be a creative to, even though you are one, in order to utilize the energy of sorrow. This message is for more than just Beth. We are transmitting a message for a lot of you who are listening right now, that humans tend to think that they must eliminate all of that which they are. All of that which you are is what you feel and how you are. You don't need to erase yourselves. You don't need to eliminate what you feel. And a lot of you do feel sorrow. And this is the planet for deep, deep feeling. You're not meant to flush it away or try to eliminate it. You are meant to, you can relish in it, delve into it. Not to obsess in it, or not to, help, give me a word here. Not to swim in it, but for, you can go dive deep into it, not permanently. Allow yourself to come back up and out of it, but you don't have to get rid of anything. Yes, you can do energy healing like we are doing now for Beth. We said we are going to remove some of the sorrow, but we're going to keep some of it there because she is going to utilize it for the good of all. It's hard to explain this to you, why or how it can be for the good of all, but trust us, we promise you it is for the good of all, because everything that is included here on the earth plane is for you, whether it be joy, whether it be the sunlight, the rain, the rainbows, whether it be the leaves that fall off the trees. This is metaphorical because leaves falling off of a tree in the fall, that's death, that represents death. But it's nothing ever fully dies, it goes through cycles. And so after the winter, in the spring, you see the new buds, the green, the growth again. So we wouldn't say to that, the trees in the fall, stop doing that. We would never tell the trees, stop doing that. Stop telling yourselves to stop doing that. Let yourself be all that you are. Let yourself feel all that you feel. Let yourself be where you are. Never tell yourself stop doing that, because everything you're doing, thinking, and feeling and experiencing is part of it. It's part of the whole. It works together, together, together. And in the springtime, the new life is sprung, it's sprouted, it blooms, it blossoms. So will you too. By not eliminating anything, you and being all that you are, you will blossom, sprout, and be all that you're meant to be, and you'll evolve as souls higher and higher into the dimensions where you all want to go. Do not discount any part of you. Let it all be. Write poetry about it, write songs about it, watch sad movies, cry, laugh, take in all of the earth experiences. One is not better than the other. Accept all of it. Tears from joy are not always better than tears from sorrow. Tears are tears, and you are here for an emotional life, a physical life. None of it is wrong. None of you are doing anything wrong. We are taking the opportunity, to Beth's turn, to then go higher, to channel for all souls. This is no longer only Beth's soul. We've taken it up a notch to the greater oversoul for humanity, a higher level, to expand this message for all of you. And if you would like to take this opportunity to ask questions from this level of consciousness, go ahead and do so now. Type out some questions if you would like, and we will continue to provide you with insights. Okay, that was interesting. I'm not letting that go. We're going to keep going with this. Whew, this is good stuff. Sorrow is my muse. You got it, girl. See that, Dr. Corey? Somebody's saying Stephanie is my sister. I'm not sure which sister, because it's not my birth sibling sister, unless if you're talking about me, unless you're talking about another Stephanie. Okay, so let's see. Does anybody want to ask any more questions? Am I missing anything? And I told Emily, I'm coming back to that. If anybody has questions, I told Emmeline I would come back to you about your connection. Emmeline's, I'll come back to the greater collective, but first, because there aren't questions right now for Emmeline and her connection. There's a lot of energy healing. There's like nausea. It's not like necessarily physical nausea. I get nausea when like a lot of emotional energy is clearing out of the body. So we're clearing a lot of emotional energy out of the body because of this connection. And there's like running. I don't know if you're chasing, or there's a chasing and a running away energy. And I feel like either you're doing both, or I'm being shown the running forward chasing energy. So that's too much. So you want to like pull it back energetically. We want to clear the heaviness from your physical body. That we're talking about the emotional, clearing the emotional body. It's clearing out. It adds a heaviness to you. So we're clearing that out for you today, Emmeline, and tone down the chasing energy. Journal, go within, write about your dreams, refocus your energy elsewhere. That chasing and running energy pushes the other person away. Let me tune into the other for you to see if they're not running away, they're standing still, but they don't want that chasing energy. So they're not going away from you. That's why you feel their presence with you a lot. They're staying there still, not running away. But you need to just pull your energy back. It will be much better when you do. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. That's no moon. I'm going to tune into you next. You're next in line here. Whew. Okay. So yes, I could tell you're just physically distant from him, but don't send energy, chasing energy toward him. Okay, that's no moon. I'm sorry for your losses. Let me do that for you. Channeling and energy healing for you. Mother, father, grandmother. Okay. They're with you. They're here. Oh, they want to come through for you. Your mother, father, grandmother. They're saying we are literally right here with you. They are with you. They're saying we never left. You can feel us. We're all around you. We're not leaving you. They do acknowledge. They understand the grief on the human level, but they really wish you would understand that they're still with you, and you'll see them again. Of course, they take it more lighthearted than we do here, because of course we miss them. I'm going to let them stay, and I will continue to channel them, but I'm going to get your soul in here too. They took over, right away to let you know that they're with you, but I want to connect with your soul as well. They're not going to go away. They're staying. Okay. Was it there is no moon? That's no moons. Higher self, connect with me. Okay, we're bringing you a lot of comfort and clarity. you're getting a lot of clarity. Actually, these deaths have been, um, I don't know if it's like a spiritual awakening for you, but yes, it's a spiritual awakening for you. You're gaining third eye, insight, clarity, opening. You have already, since these family members have passed. Your clairaudience has opened and your clairvoyance has opened. You're on a spiritual path. You're opening up more. Your heart is even, grief opens the heart. Grief is love. Now you do need care. The energy healing is coming in to take care of the physical body, because the physical body goes through a lot when we grieve and lose people. So you're receiving tender, loving, caring energy healing, um, because really need a lot of support. You really, I feel like you collapsed, which is understandable, losing all of these people so quickly, one after the other. They don't want me to use the word losing, but you understand the word. It's not a real loss at the soul level or the energetic or spiritual level, because they're with you, but you understand why the word losing these people has been used. But they just will also, at the same time, it's true that there is no loss. But there's a lot of care and energy healing for you because of this. You collapsed, and now we need to help support you again. It'll take time to build up your energy again. It's okay. It's fine. That's normal with grief. Okay, so your father is coming through, and he's he's putting a crown like on your head, like you're his princess. So I hope you're a female. Oh my gosh. So he's caretaking you in that way, of like cherishing you in that way. I'm gonna like allow your others to come around, and I don't want him to hog all the time. He's there. I want to check in with your mother. She's not as forward in her energy. She's quieter and hanging back more, but she's present. She's a quiet presence here with you and will remain. Your father was more like doting, like, the crown and the cherishing. And then the grandmother, she's bringing in a lot of love for you. Sweetness and love. Okay. Very sweet energy with her. They don't have words. They don't have a lot of words, but they're just with you. Your grandmother is on one side and your mother and father are on the other side, together next to each other. Okay. Okay. I'm going to answer your question, Andrea, about your daughter. Okay. I'm asking about Florentina. Okay. A lot just came in. We're clearing, we're doing physical healing for her and clearing some of this injury. You don't have to do much to guide her. It's as if she's got it. She's guiding herself. It's like you think you have to help her, but she's got the reins. Like, she's got the control. She's gonna guide herself. Like, she's doing it. You can like let go and let her do it. She's powerful. I mean, I hope that makes sense. It's like, she's got it. She's got this. I've got this. You don't have to, like, mom, you can just let go, let her do. You're like a support, role. Yeah, that's the message. I hope that helps. Me, Carmela. Carmela Bella. You're next. Connect with Carmela Bella's higher self soul. Okay. Well, your soul is very high energy, that like music. So music is